Thank you so much for joining this session today, for joining this group, this course, this energy conscious. Last week we talked about the Queen of Cups, and today we're talking about the Queen of Cups. So, these two parts is a test to see if actually, it's not a test, it was given to me, but it's interesting to see, maybe you felt a certain way since we invoked her, since we've worked with the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups as per the Dali Tarot. I think she looks pretty cool. So she's still here with her cup. She has a hand on it, which is interesting because he added that, because the original portrait is not like this. But yeah, so Dali drew the Queen of Cups like this, and we're gonna go and study her. So last week we talked about the Queen of Cups as being this, perceptive understanding of what's in her cup. And we've healed the cup. We've understood that we are collecting things from the world around us, from the people around us at all times. And today I want to just start by checking, how is your cup today? What is happening within you? Have you felt better in your vessel? So okay, so what I'm feeling is that you've actually been doing a lot, you've been acting a lot, you've been transforming this perception into actions. And that's really good. Well done. Congratulations. You've done magic, you've done transformation, you have shifted those things. And I'm just going to balance it because it still feels quite heavy. I just want to give serenity to it so that you feel better and you know that, of course, you're going to continue to transform those things, but it's out of choice and maybe not out of a pressing need to transform. Okay, so we're going to work with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. If you don't know about those things, we all have, both of those energies within us. So we have the feminine, which is the left side, the receptive, the perceptive, what we talked about here. And then we have the masculine within us that is doing the actions, carrying through, having a vision, creating the structure. So I'm just going to help you balance those two because it feels out of balance. God, that's good. Yeah, it's much better right now. It feels like someone, or maybe multiple people of you, were on a sugar rush, kind of, It's like we have levels here, and suddenly the sugar rush is making us go to that next level, survival, kind of this moment of excitement and all those things. And we go there, but we can only stay for a few minutes. We cannot have our whole life like a sugar rush. So I'm kind of helping the energy being sensed and just going back to normal. Whenever you watch the replay, you're gonna get that. Just like going down, coming back, sobering up. Oh, it's funny, we're talking about cups, drinking, and now sobering up. That's the word that came. Mm. All right, I need to say this. Even though you feel like you have a lot of things to do and you have all of the ideas, and all of the vision about what you need to do. We're in Aquarius season. We have the vision, we have the ideals, we have the causes, we have the thinking mind that thinks out of the box and finally sees the way, finally sees the paths, finally sees the next action to be carried through. It does not need to be right now. It does not mean the timing is now. So please write down all of the things. Like, I actually have this just next to me. Like, I have my huge notebook where I'm putting down all of the things for the next year to come, all of the next ideas, everything is there. And then I'm just going to pick what I obviously cannot do all of those things. And it's the same for you. You cannot do all of those things. I'm sensing so much action and so much inspiration, and that's great. But it cannot all be done today. Or it would be done in a very pressed, urgent way. You would lose the lessons, the trajectory, the accomplishments, the success maybe. And I want to say something. I heard this week and I noted it down and I promised to develop it because I love it. Life is about searching. It's not about finding. And if you can get to the wise level of this, is that life is about the experience. It's not about the results. And of course the results are important when we want the results in order to have more experiences and continue to do those things. But it's a sobering up idea to be back to the experience, back to the search, and try to find a perspective that the search is actually the fun. And I talked about this with a friend yesterday night. I told her this sentence: life is about searching, not about finding. And she didn't like it. She was like, no, Capucine, it needs to be about the finding. Searching is painful. And of course, a lot of those things could be painful. A lot of those truths, like everything can be seen with different perspectives. But I want to talk about the fact that maybe we are looking at our cups and we don't have full clarity on what's inside. Or maybe we see what's inside, but we don't know how to, use that water. Is it to water plants? Is it to drink ourselves? Is it a cup to be offered to someone? We don't know. But we're searching, we're looking, we're gazing, scrying into this water, watching it as it mirrors our ideas, as it gives us new truths. So try this week to connect with the searching and live that and experience it as, you're surfing a wave. I know I use this metaphor a lot, but really, you are in the action of, a road trip. The road trip is not about arriving in Las Vegas. It's about being on Route 66. So let's try to connect to this reality. French sirens. Let's connect to this reality, the fact that searching is great. So I'm gonna just connect with the sacral. Because the sacral is the desires and the ambitions. I want to test what's going on there. I feel like the sacral is the cup itself, like the holy grail, the cup of your desires, the cup of your favorite drink, the fire that ignites where you're going. So I'm just going to hold that up and see what's happening. Okay. So the sacral is telling me that it's not accessible because the solar plexus is so stressed out. We have the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. And because the solar plexus is still tricky, and no matter how much we worked on it in the past weeks, it keeps being filled up because the world around us is so distracting and it's so full of data, and we are gathering up and gathering up. So I'm going to just see if I can cleanse what's there, but also give a protection. And if you can say with me right now, I will find moments where I can deconstruct what's happening. I will find moments where I am not disturbing myself or disturbed by the world around us. This is a new technology, this is a new society. Our genes, our system has not gone through evolution about those things. The screens, the internet, the 5G, this is new. Our parents didn't have this at our age. So we don't know what are the measures to protect our system. And the nervous system is so filled up. And I also have this, I'm the first one to be online and create and play and do videos. We need to set up together and for yourself to really listen and know when you have to stop, when you have to have silence, when you have to watch a candle and not watch a screen with blue light. The nervous system is the solar plexus, and it's the nervous system too, but the nerves are going down, and then there is the actual nerve in there. So I'm just still hugging it, protecting it, holding it. There's real tiredness, just so much fatigue. I'm gonna give this healing to your past, because we have a good amount of years with this kind of behavior right now. For me, since 2007, I've been having a computer and using this kind of technology. So that's 13 years, half my life, a little bit less than half my life. So let's just give that to the past, give that to the present, and set reminders for the future. The solar plexus feels like when you grab for your hearing, how do you call this? Headphones. When you go out for your earphones and the cable is all like this, and you have to untangle everything if you don't have AirPods, and then you just do this with the cable. Exactly how it feels. One at a time, we have to just give support to the solar plexus in order to finally be able to have a cup that can receive, because the cup is full. Cup is full, and it's visible on the outside. The life that you have outside is a reflection of the life you have inside. So when you have clarity in it, you have clarity out of it. Oh, I'm gonna use this symbol. And I'm gonna use this. Oh God. Today I talked with an energy healer who uses seashells instead of crystals. I mean, she uses crystals, but she also downloaded the entire system that she calls oceanic Reiki, and it's fascinating. And she works with seashells. She has been studying their energetic powers, and it was so fascinating. And I want to use this one here right now for your solar plexus. So I'm gonna put it here, I'm gonna hold it here, and it's gonna just help you. And let's see if that actually works. I've never done this before. That's powerful. Okay. My hands are shaking. So powerful. Oh, fuck, yes. I hope you feel better. I hope you can feel relaxed and open and trusting that we're here to just take all the nervousness away, all the anxiety, all that need to respond to the world. The Queen of Cups is about just receiving, you know, not about acting. Oh, it's so powerful. I'm sorry. I have huge pain in my hands right now. Just taking it one step further. Alright. This is magic. I love this. I love this. Oh fuck. It's so good. I cannot wait to try others. I have another one actually. Let's see if I can find it without my glasses on. Right. This is why they wanted me to sit here. I never sit here, and I suddenly needed to sit here, so really small one. But look at that. It's such a beautiful twill. Let's use it. It's from Dubai. So cute. Okay. Let's put it on the third eye. And let's set the intention that this is going to set third eye reminders during the day to stop, to just relax. Okay. I'm gonna cleanse it. And I'm gonna use it on the sacral. I'm gonna link your third eye to your sacral so they can communicate with each other. And I'm gonna just, there's so much release. See how much I'm yawning. I'm just releasing that energy. That's so good. I love it. Okay. Whew. What else? Just drink water. Drink a lot of water. Fill the cup again, that's what I'm getting. But I'm getting sparkling water. Yeah. Drink sparkling water. Have yourself a beautiful cup of sparkling water. Thank you. Thank you so much for testing this with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to set the program for next month of Energy Conscious. We've been working with tarot, and I don't know yet if it's with tarot that we're going to continue basing the themes, but we're still, of course, doing Reiki and our reflections and talks. But I feel like something else is coming, something, to continue all of this. Please invite your friends, please invite the people that you care about. Invite them to this plan, to this collective. Tell me how you feel. Share with me your feedback. How have you felt in the past weeks, the past month of doing this with me for 2 months? Tell me how you feel. I want to know what I can do better, and I also want this to, become something that other people reach out for, because I believe I'm helping, so I just want to help more people. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself and see you next Tuesday.